Hello everybody, welcome to Chrono Trigger tutorial part 2. Um, so yeah, basically during this segment I'll be going through the route from where we left last time, which was after our series, all the way to the beginning of Magus Castle. Magus Castle will be left for part 3, since I think it's actually pretty heavy and will need a lot of explanation. So right now we're gonna focus in this segment, which involves two very important skips called Heckran and Sombor skips, and it also involves beating Nisbel and getting to Magus Castle. It's a pretty interesting and information heavy segment. Last time, just to refresh your mind, we went through Yakra, we went through the Dragon Tank, we went to the R series, we got magic from Spikio, and now we're here on the end of time. So as last time, please get your route out. You can find it on chrono.wiki.com, strategies, Chrono Trigger any % route, as well as the boss pattern notes for you to make the connection between the bosses and everything. We got into RNG manipulation last time. Just a friendly reminder for this segment, after our series and all the way through Sombor, RNG is not important, so if you get into any extra battles, they are not reset worthy. Like, you don't need to reset, it's just a loss of time. We're not gonna be getting into any fights up until Masamion. So yeah, okay, let's go, shall we? So we take the portal to Medina Village, and we're ready to go. We end at this guy's house. There's a text box we can't skip. It's impossible to skip. Not even Task can do it. But yeah, you can get really close to the door. There I missed it, but it's not a big deal. Just need to go fast. So you get a text box. Okay, first thing we do, we go out of here. We go north to the Elder's house. We grab a speed and a magic tab. And a magic tab from here. And we're gonna go right into Heckran's cave. Okay, so we're gonna get into a battle here. It's impossible to skip this battle. So open your menu as fast as possible. Slash with Chrono. Okay, interesting thing after the slash. Marl has Berserker, so she's gonna attack before Luca. If she doesn't crit, Luca needs to use Flame Toss. If she crits, then she will kill in one shot. That crit saves 6 seconds, but it's impossible to manipulate. Because if you remember correctly, the Acid Alkaline fight in 2300 AD just messed up our RNG, and we got no idea where we are, and saving and resetting just for this 6 seconds wastes more time, so yeah. If you get a crit, nice. If you don't, just Flame Toss. Get this Ether. We're gonna be using this Ether later on for Magus Castle for a very interesting skip called Shelter Skip. Okay, so think about this fight. This fight you need to check your HP. If Chrono's HP is over, it's either 148 or 161, and you have over 16 MP, you don't need to shelter later on. So this is very important. During this fight, you need to open the menu as fast as possible so you don't get hit. There's a very short timing, and you need to check your HP. In this case, Chrono has 161 and 20 MP. That's perfect. If he had 148 and 16 MP, that would have been good as well. Okay? Just need to check that, and you need to remember it because it's all the way into the Masamion segment where we're gonna check that. So I'm gonna make a save state here just to show you. There's a battle here. So yeah, we just hold left here. Just hold left. You go through here. There's another battle here. You can't skip this one. So just run away. Refreshing the runaway. I mean, You're supposed to know it. L plus R, open the menu and close it with B while holding L plus R to increase your chances of running away. This room has a fight, so what we need to do is we need to fade out glitch. We need to trigger the fight. You heard the music, so if you hear the music, it means the fight triggered, and it disappears. There's another fight here. This fight is called the bat skip. So just run into this position and hold B plus down, and you run through it. It's not a hard really fight to skip, but I mean if you're too fast or something, you'll just get into the fight. So you just can take your time, just run down. Skip the fight. You need to go on the right side here to skip the gym bottle fight. And we're coming to the first heavy section of the run. This is Heckran skip. There are a couple of setups for Heckran skip. I'm gonna be mentioning the first two, which are a little bit harder, but we're gonna be focusing on the one which is the easiest one, and it gives you 3 frames. So first thing you do, save anywhere glitch, so fade out. And this is example number 1. I missed it, okay. So you fade out glitch. I'm gonna make a save state here. Sorry, I'm gonna make a save state here just in case. Gonna get the save anywhere glitch. I don't know what's happening. So yeah, okay, this one's pretty tough, really. I can't see people seem to get it right now, but this is one of the hardest. So the way this one is supposed to work is you're supposed to run on the first frame and save anywhere when you get past the pointy rock on the right side. I know you can see it. It's a little bit harder. That's method number 1. I'm not even gonna show it. Method number 2 is you do the save anywhere, you save here, you reset, you load, and do a release B to skip it. It's as difficult as the first one, really. So there I probably got it. So yeah, it just takes precision and practice. There's not really a real guidance I can give you. So yeah, this skips the Heckran fight. I find this one to be pretty complicated, so we're gonna go for the easy method. So fade out glitch, mash A to get the save anywhere. We run here all the way to the corner. Make sure we are exactly in the corner. Save anywhere glitch. And okay, if you're new here, I recommend you resetting. When you reset, your X position turns into a much more favorable one, and you get 3 frames to skip the fight. If you do it this way, out of the menu, it can be impossible sometimes because of how triggers work, but it's doable. So what you need to do is you need to hold up left and open the menu on the right frame. So I opened it on the right frame. I wish I could take a picture of that. So I save anywhere. Oh damn, I save over my old save. Whatever. I'm just gonna show you what happens when you get it. You get it. So I'm gonna show you the position. This position is actually perfect. When you're standing, you see that left pointy rock to the left of Chrono. When you're standing on the par with it, like right now, and you save anywhere there, you got it. So the way I just did it, it's 1 frame to get it. And if you failed it, you just reset and try again. And now I'm gonna show you the easiest way, which is, get the fatal glitch, get in the corner, we save, reset, and as soon as you press A here, hold up plus B. As soon as you do it. That's frame number 1. I hoped you could see it. That's frame. You have 3 frames to get it, so it depends on Chrono's leg opening position. uh, where you can actually get a visual cue and check if you got it. So hold up, like that's frame number 1. I wish I could show it, man. I keep getting frame number 1. That would work, but I want to get the easiest frame to get, which is frame number 3. That one. When Chrono has his legs open, it means you got the glitch. So you got it, right? Yay, we got it. I'm gonna try again. So basically what you need to check for, again, let's recap. Pointy rock on the left side of Chrono right now. You can also see if you hear ElGranJerry, it's also a cue to see if you got it or not. And Chrono's legs. So I wanted to pause there. That's perfect. So if you can just go back in the video and check the leg position of Chrono. When you have those legs open like that, it's perfect. That's the 3rd frame. And it means you got the glitch. So yeah, we got it. Save and reset. And load. Just load as fast as possible. You don't need for the RNG. The way to skip this guy is actually pretty tricky. You can trigger him. And you can leave. I mean, come on. You can leave after you do this. Like, you can go. Unfortunately, we can't do that. If we do this, the storyline doesn't advance and we can't go to the bridge to fight Sombor. It's impossible. So what we need to do is, and you need to be very careful with this, run up to ElGran. Don't press A. If you press A, you're gonna trigger the fight. So run up to ElGran, touch him, and run back. Okay? If you press A, I can't state how important this is. Don't press the A button, okay? Don't. Just don't. You're gonna trigger the fight. I mean, and if you press the A button and you don't believe me, and you get the skip, I mean, congratulations, but there's a high chance of you triggering the fight if you press the X button. And there's a 0% of triggering the fight if you don't. So just don't do it. Just touch him and go back. This conversation is the one we need to activate to make sure we can continue. So that's ElGran skip. If any questions are still, you can just put it in the comment section or message me on my Twitch, ElGranJerry. And okay, we skipped ElGran. ElGran's a pretty difficult boss to fight, honestly, so it's very good we managed this skip exists. Especially because we're really low level. So we come onto the fair and we need to go to the end of time again. End of time. And we're gonna go to 600 AD. So what we're gonna do right now is pretty simple. It's Sombor skip. First we need to do a couple of stuff. So basically ElGran and Sombor are the 2 major skips in the game, honestly. There's also Yakra skip, but I think these 2 bosses are the hardest skips to do, basically, and you know, pretty important as well. So we're gonna do a save state. Remember this first canyon? Okay, we're gonna do the bird skip again. You do bird skip 4 times in the runs. This time you can miss it, so if you miss bird skip after ElGran skip, please don't reset. I mean, your RNG is perfect, okay? You don't need RNG, that's what I mean. It's not that it's perfect, you don't need it. So it's only a 10 to 15 second loss if you fail it after ElGran skip. So we come to the bridge first. And we talk to the night captain, and he asks for the supplies. If you go to the castle before this, you're not gonna get anything. So you come here. Okay, so you go with this guy, and you go to the chef. There's a very important text canceling here you can do. So as soon as you go down, talk to the chef. And text canceling again. We explained text canceling. Just take the maid on and off the screen. Okay, so let's do it again just for you to see. My visual cue is the maid, so just talk to the chef. Run back. Text canceling. and then you need to wait until that pipe down what do you know text box comes up, and you need to close it. If you don't close it, you're not gonna get the jerky, so close it and go up. And you get the power tab as well. So now we're gonna do the soundboard skip. You actually need to fight a large number of battles on the bridge. I think it's 2 or 3 plus soundboard, so we don't want to do that really. We want to skip soundboard. So yeah, we gotta, but we don't have the save anywhere glitch. If you remember how it works, we got it during Headgran, but we lost it during the end of time because there's a save spot there. So we need to go to Cathedral to get it again. I mean, this is the fastest spot to get it again, so we come here. And Fatal Glitch, and we're gonna use this menu to conveniently equip some tabs on Chrono. So just Fatal Glitch. Items, Organize. This is gonna be very important, Organize. Power tab. I have an extra magic tab, I don't know why. I'm not gonna use it. And a speed tab. Just get the save anywhere glitch. You can check that you got it. If you can save, you have it. And you have the save anywhere glitch. And this next skip is Somewhere Skip. I got a tutorial on my YouTube channel if you want to check it out. I'm also gonna explain it deeply here, so any of them will work. I already mentioned it, so but if you want to check any other of my videos, I got some stuff for the game as well. Some extra stuff that probably might forgot to mention in the tutorial. You can just check them in my YouTube videos. Okay, so this is Somewhere Skip. How does this work? If you try to get past here, bam, you can't, right? You can't, so it's impossible, right? So check the position I'm getting. I'm just holding B and running, okay? And I'm getting stopped on the guard's head. Like, there's nothing I can do. I'm on the same line as the guard's head, the one that's on the floor. There's nothing I can do about it. So, by doing this simple trick, if you get stuck there, you need to try again. By doing this simple trick called Release B, you can get past the guard's head. Check my position. I got way past the guard's head. I'm not trying to get the skip yet, I'm just trying to show you what happens and how to do it. If you just hold B from the start, check your position. Okay? And if you release B, just check my position way past the guard's head. So okay, we need to do release B. What is release B? Is it a difficult glitch? It's as easy as it sounds, guys. It's release B, basically don't hold B. It's as simple as that. So what you need to do is you need to enter the screen walking. So enter, hold left until you get around here. So you can take the grass patch as a cue. So you enter the screen and you walk until the grass patch. And when you get here, you hold B. Of course, it needs to be during a single movement. So you walk and hold B, right? It needs to be when you first enter the screen because of how triggers work in this game where they are moving. So it needs to be from the end of the screen. You can also get it from the start, like I could try it right now and maybe get it, but it's gonna be harder because I don't know where the triggers are and it's basically gonna come down to RNG. So you go out, walk, run. I missed it there. See, if you walk too far, you're gonna miss it. You don't get past him. So okay, so I'm gonna go a little bit more technical here. Just walk, and you can get stuck with that guy. That happens a lot. So that's perfect. If you get past the guard's head, you can just save, and it's perfect. You got it, and you're on part 2. I'm just gonna go back to try again. Okay, I'm gonna go a little more technical, as I said now. You need to walk for 9 frames. So enter the screen, walk for 9 frames, and hold B. The grass patch is it's a good visual cue for those 9 frames. There's also a different setup, which is the one Ottavino uses. Ottavino was the one that discovered this new Sombor skip, which gets you to keep the jerky and it saves 28 seconds over the old one. So shoutouts to Ottavino. And what he does is he runs and he releases the B button, like he runs, release B, and then hold B again. You're not noticing it, but every time you release B, run, release B, run, release B, run, release B, it's about 3 frames. So you can enter the screen running, and then run, release B, release B, release B, and see how far I got. I got those 9 frames. So you can do either of both methods. You can do whichever one you like for this first part of it. I like to do this one, but I mean, you can do the one you want. That was way too early. That one wasn't gonna make it. So let's just try again. That's perfect. And okay, that's part number 1. This one's divided into 2. Part number 2, it's fairly easy, but it's different from part number 1. If you do the hold the run method then release B, you're doing good. The thing you can't do for this is the walking thing. You can't start walking and then get it. For this one you need to run as soon as the screen pans in, release B and then run again. That position's perfect. You see how I got past the card's shoulder? That's what we want. We want to get on the same position as the card's shoulder. So just run, release B and run again. And if you see my position, that's perfect. Just past the card's shoulder on line with it. It's completely perfect. So just run, release B, run again. That was one way too early. Just keep trying it and you'll see. There's a couple. Okay, there's something I should show you. I'm gonna try to get it early just for to show something out. Nope, this was way too early. Hopefully I can get it. I'm gonna give it 2 more shots. If not, I'm just gonna explain it. Okay, so let's see if I got it. Nah, this one got the skip. It's not that I don't want to get the skip, I want to get the skip. I just want to show you what happens. Okay. Hopefully this is it for 1 frame. If you get it 1 frame early, you open the menu 1 frame early. Yeah, I'm not gonna get it. Okay, so what happens is the first fight's gone. It's completely gone. And you can walk to the bridge, but you're gonna get stopped by Aussie. So if that happens, don't panic. It's not your game. It's not that you did, well, you did something wrong. But it's because you opened the menu 1 frame too early, okay? So if you get that, where you can skip the first fight, but you can't skip the rest of the bridge, just try again. So yeah, we get the skip, as I told you, side by side with the card. RNG is not important, and we're good to go. Actually, oh my god, I just had an idea, guys. I just had an idea. What if we use this load for a 1 second load and we don't need to reset? No, we need to reset it. Let's think about it thoroughly. No, okay, it's a bad idea. Okay, never mind. Whatever. So we just skipped the Sombor fight. I was also mentioning about how more or less how splits go. So I normally split after I leave the bridge for Sombor, and for Heckran I forgot to mention it. I split after I enter the warp and get the screen to fade out to black. Okay, so okay, we're out of Sombor. Enter the market. We're gonna do the most heavy shopping section and full of unequipped glitches. So let's go. Enter the market. Talk to the guy. Enter the store. Sell. If you press the L button, you go all the way down. Sell the helm and armor. Get out. Open the menu. Unequip Chrono with Marl. So hold L plus down. You need to sell the armor every single time, because if not you can't do the unequips. I'm gonna sell that magic theft extra that I had. You're not supposed to have it. This is an old file, so I don't know where I got it from really. And we exit here. We unequip Marl with Chrono. And you might think, dude, why don't you unequip Robo right now? Because if I try to unequip Robo, oh, there's a tonic, so I can't. It's impossible, okay? We need to sell every single time, so sell. And then on this last menu, Marl need to get ribbon, so gets ribbon. Unequip. Sell. 21 metonics, 11 revives, 11 shelters. You see, you saw I only have 36 gold left. If you don't get any extra gold stolen in the lab 16 on 2200 AD, you're gonna have 36 left. If you get extra money stolen during lab 16, you need to get the hammer arm. That'll give you an extra K to work with. So we do our menu and we're out of here. And we head to the Denador Mountains. We get the merchant. Save and reset. We need to load, this load is 1 to 1.25 seconds, so you can tell if you got it by this fight. So don't open the menu for this fight, just hold L plus R and B. Right now, B. And if the guys come to you like that and you manage to run away before they hit you, you're on the good RNG. So we talked about loading and if you what methods you can invent last time, so whatever you want, really. When time comes, you'll get to do them by feel. But yeah, it's better to have a method, I guess. Just run through these fights. If you're too slow, you're gonna get into those battles. You don't want that, so yeah. Just run here. Meet Ether. Just run. There's a battle here in the middle, so just hold left. And this next part's actually pretty important to mention. If you get into this fight, you need to fight 3 battles and you can't run away from any of them, okay? So in order to skip them, just hold up and run. If you skip the first one, the rest don't trigger. And this next part, it's actually the most difficult part of the Denador Mountains. It's called the waterfall skip. I'm just gonna show you the easy method. Just go all the way to the rock and run left. Don't release B when you're holding the rock. Just keep running to the rock. Just hold left. Get the silver stud. Get the silver earring. The fight's not here anymore, so you can just walk freely. And again, waterfall skip, just touch the rock, hold left. Don't let go of the B button. That's fine. There's a fight here. Skipped it. Okay, so if you got into any extra battles, you need to save and reset and load here from 1.5 to 2.1 to get on the good RNG. I didn't get into an extra battle, so yeah, I don't need to. This next part here can be tricky. If you fail it and you didn't save there, you lose a lot of time, because okay, so that bird, if you go too fast, bam, he catches you and you can't run away from this fight. So what you need to do is get down the stairs, just wait for him. He throws a rock and then you can run, and when you see him go up, you can just climb up the stairs. I recommend you practicing a lot because he can be really tricky. And we got to Masamune. So we go here and he says, stop! Are you here for the Masamune? Wait a second, okay? And we're going to the Masamune boss fight, so take your boss fight notes. It's all scripted because of RNG manipulation, so just need to follow the script. There's some pretty tricky stuff that I'm gonna try to give you a heads up on, but not that many. This fight's actually pretty straightforward. Basically, to know you're on the right RNG, yeah, you see the action bars when they're positioned like that, it means you're on the right RNG. And if Chrono gets hit for 33, it means you're on the right RNG. So first step for this fight, look at Hypno Wave. If you're too slow with the Hypno Wave, you won't get the criticals on Masamune on the next fight, so you need to do this fast. Hypno Wave slash. Okay? Because of RNG manipulation, there's 100% certainty they're gonna fall to sleep. Slash. Antipode. This fight's pretty straightforward. It's 4 slashes and an antipode. If you're not on the right RNG, there's a huge chance you might need an extra slash, because the damage is actually pretty precise. So the last slash, he's dead. And we're gonna go for the Masamune fight. So this fight, pretty interesting. It's one of my favorite fights. It always was. There's no risk. There's not much risk to die. I mean, he hits really hard, over 100, when you get rid of his half of his HP. So you need to be careful. If you go off the script, make sure to keep your health up, because even though his counterattack won't do much damage because it's magic based, his physical attacks will completely destroy you. Okay? So yeah, we're good to go. Let's make a save state here, and let's see how this goes. So first thing you need to do, Chrono crit. You're supposed to have the boss fight notes right now, so make any notes you want to. So just hold X, bam, crit, perfect. Antipode, so get an antipode out. And you need to get the second crit out before Masa hits you. If you are too slow on the antipode, you might not get it, but it shouldn't be that hard to get, honestly. He hits Chrono, perfect. Antipode and slash. So you need to get before he hits Luca. If you don't get it before he hits Luca, the script is dead. You need to improvise. So antipode and Chrono attacks and kill with Chrono is the way to go for this fight if you're off the RNG. So he hits Chrono, perfect. You could do a slash on this guy. And he's gonna attack Marl. So he's gonna win Marl. We're gonna antipode. And we're gonna slash this guy. As you see, antipode deals a lot of damage to him. So even though the animation it's long, we really want it. So antipode, slash. He's gonna start charging his attack, so go for an antipode. His counter attack does little to no damage. Heal Marl. Okay, this is where the route diverges. You're gonna see Chrono if Chrono's HP is 19, if Chrono's HP is 35. So depending on if you get hit by that counter or not, you need to do different attack combinations. So you are on the right RNG for the next segment of the game, which is Nesville. If you have, remember how I told you that if you have 161 HP, as we had, or 148 earlier on, we didn't need to reset. If you have 161 HP, then Chrono is gonna have either 19 or 25 HP at this moment. If you had 148, then Chrono is gonna have 6 or 12 at this moment. Okay, so if you had 148 before this fight, so 6 will equal the 19 HP strat and 12 will equal the 25 HP strat. Okay, so we got hit, we are 19. Both strats are equally fast, they just require different order. Okay, so we got 19. That's good. Heal Marl, as I have told you. And slash. So we slash this guy. No biggie. Break him up. Antipode this guy, and we're gonna go for 19 HP strat. So 19 HP strat is Chrono attack, then he hits Marl, we Antipode and Chrono attack. He hits Luca and Chrono attack and we Antipode. And he should be dead after this hit. If he's not dead, you'll miss an attack or something. It can happen, believe me. The best run of my life. I lost it because I forgot an Antipode to this guy. If he's not dead, then just do a couple attacks until you get him. But normally, if you're on the right RNG and everything, you're gonna get him 100% of the time. So yeah, we beat this guy. Perfect. So this guy takes us to the next section. Let's get to the next section. We go out of here, we get the sword, and we head out of here. There's not much additional stuff to explain, honestly. This is pretty in detail. Again, if you miss the RNG, don't panic. The bosses are not hard. You can just do a couple extra antipodes, keep your HP up with Chrono. That would be the best method, honestly. So yeah, don't be discouraged if you're getting up the RNG or whatever. Just keep going. You're gonna get it, man. It just takes time. This game is pretty tough to speedrun. So yeah, we come here, we need to get a hero medal, so remember the load we did in the Dora Mountains? It was to skip this guy's cutscene. So we get a hero medal. And then we go to get Frog. But surprise, okay, I'm not gonna spoil. I mean, you're supposed to know what happens, but yeah. We get Magic Scarf. Who's there? This the Chrono, thou art here to practice thy skill in swordplay. You talk to this guy. Please leave now. And we get the part of the Massimian. So the Massimian reads Melchior, so hey, does that ring a bell? 1000 AD? Melchior? The old man, huh? So yeah, let's head there. No news. You can get news here. I mean, whatever, they sort of bless the run. I'm just kidding. It's just, it looks cool when you get the news. So yeah, we gotta get back to 1000 AD and meet in the village. We can't skip this fight on the way back, because we don't have the save anywhere. The reverse truth canyon skip, you only do it once. And that's during the beginning of the game. Just run. Get out of here. And we go 1000 AD. So 1000. And during this part, we eat the cake in order to heal up. And we talk to Malkir. So we don't really talk to him, we do the fade out glitch. So do the fatal glitch, talk to him, and go to the next segment. Okay, so if you messed up the RNG for the Masamune fight, only if you messed up the RNG on the past segment, do a save here. And if your save turns to the rare red rock, it means you got the fatal glitch to mark here. If it doesn't turn to the rare red rock, it means you didn't get the fatal glitch. So yeah, you get this. In this case we don't need to do this because we are on the right RNG, but if you are not on the right RNG, do this and do a 1 second load, same as the Masa load. And go back to the end of time, and we're coming to one of the, in my opinion, this is the trickiest fight of all the game to set up, because it's not based on RNG, it's based on what time you close the text boxes. So it can be pretty interesting. So we're gonna go to the past, Mystic Mountain. Okay, I'm gonna do a save state here. We wanna close the text boxes when the green imps go off the screen, to the right. So now, and now. So you see, when I said now, the green imps were walking off the screen. This will make the green imps position in this way, as they are on the screen. And this lets Chrono slash this too. So let's try again, just to show you. So don't press A. There goes the imp to the right side, close. Imp to the right side, close. Okay? That's my visual cue. There's audio cues, but that's what I use. So you just slash this guys and antipode the 3 on the right. Not hard. This next fight, it doesn't depend on anything, it's pretty easy. So yeah, just slash this guys and flame toss the 2 on the right. If you get confused and antipode them, it's not a big deal. Pretty easy, straightforward. So, okay. Oh, okay, this is something I hadn't explained. So, when I did tutorial part 1, we didn't rename our characters, but now we need to rename them because it has been found that it's faster to rename your characters. But you can't just delete with B. No, you need to go and enter the null character and just leave 1 letter and press start. This actually saves time and it's pretty impressive. So, yeah. Rename your characters. That's actually new. So tutorial part 1 doesn't have it because this was discovered after. I mean, not really a discovery, but just that nobody had timed it, and it does save time. So change Robo here. We want Robo for the next section. Just because Marl's slow, skip this fight. Run away. Down, left, down. Just skip this fight, and you're good to go. And let's go to the party scene. Party, party, party. Talk to Ayla. We want to have Robo instead of Marl for this part of the game. So yeah, this part's pretty straightforward. What triggers this cutscene to end? I mean, this section to end is talk to Robo. Talk to Robo. And when Robo stops moving, you talk to him again. So you need to wait, there's nothing you can do. And Robo's the fastest one, so yeah. Robo. And then Ayla. Just talk to her twice. So this part, it doesn't matter how fast you mash, Ada will always eat the same amount of soup. So only thing you need to do is beat her. Doesn't matter if you eat 100 or 200 or 10 bowls. I think she eats 8 before the cutscene ends. I'm not pretty sure. Pretty easy minigame to beat. Yeah, soup. So we go see Ayla, talk to her. Oh. As I told you before, we need to have Marl in our team for a couple fights, even though she will do nothing because she needs to learn haste for the lava shell fight. So we're gonna put Marl in our team for this next few fights, even though she won't do anything. This part's called the Forest Maze. First thing to do is to fade out glitch Kino. This next product honestly has too many fights for me to go all through them showing you where they are, so I'm just gonna run through it, showing you the path, and try not to get into any fights. If you do, just try again. So, just showing you the right path that is. There's a fight here, just need to skip it. So I'm just gonna go fast here during this section. I recommend you really to take your time and see all the triggers where they are, but there are just too many for me to go through them right now. So yeah, this is the path. We enter. So we enter here, Reptile Lair. I'm gonna make a save state. And this section is pretty easy, honestly. There's no big things to do. You know, 2 fights and beat Nispel, no big deal. Get here, let Chrono get hit, so wait a second. Chrono gets hit, slash this guys. If Chrono gets hit for 34, you're on the right RNG. The next fight is also pretty easy. Chrono Lightning, Ayla crit, Chrono attack. RNG manipulation just ensures you're gonna get that all the time. So Lightning. Kill him. And we're gonna go to the Nispel fight basically. We got just a couple fights to skip, so... this next section has too many guys moving. The pattern is always the same, so you can follow whatever route you want. This next part you need to move fast, so you can get caught pretty easily by that guy, okay? So as soon as you enter, you need to move a little bit up, right and up, so you don't get caught. So right and up, you don't get caught, and when this guy turns his back, run fast. That's the only way you can skip those fights. Run away from this. If you get hit, it's not a big deal. If you get hit, you might need to meet Tonic, I'm not 100% sure, but you normally don't. And then we have the Nispel fight, so... change your team to Luca. Marl got her tech points, and do have this fast menu. Chrono gets Magic Scarf. Ayla gets Berserker, and she gets unequipped. and Robo gets Mirage Hand plus Power Glove. Now we go to the Nesville fight. And this fight's actually pretty easy. Nesville doesn't do much damage. His lightning attack after you shock him, his lightning release doesn't do much damage because of the unequipped glitch we have. So we don't need to worry about that. This fight's pretty easy. And the way it's thought of, it's so you need to beat him 2 cycles with RNG manipulation. If you don't have RNG manipulation, you lost it, whatever, it's fine. Just do an extra lightning. He doesn't do much damage. First thing you need to do, wait. Ayla attacks, wait for him to attack you. And then lightning. And basically how this fight goes is menu during animations, okay? Menu during animations, so Ayla attacks automatically. Luca fire during the animation. So the action bar doesn't stop. Because you know it stops if you open the menu, but if you do it during the animation keeps going. Slash. And you're gonna see Ayla crit a lot, that's because of RNG manipulation, so during the animation guys, don't get hasty during the animations. During the animations, so yeah. Ayla crits. Don't get hasty, calm down, lightning here. Don't do Luca fire yet. Not a big deal, honestly. Just wait a little bit. We're trying to do the less amount of Luca fire as possible because it's a slow animation, slower than slash and the critical. So after this, we only do 3 Luca fires. Slash. So yeah, just check the boss fight notes again. It's a pretty easy fight. It really has no difficulty. Even if you're not on the right RNG, you won't get hit by that much by this guy. Just beat him up and move on. So yeah, we beat this guy. And let's head back. So when you run away from this, when you go down from here, you get into a fight and to a text box. So I'm gonna show you. Text box, right? So if you move left and like in diagonal, you don't get the text box. Couple second time save. Head back here. Don't change your team. You don't need to do anything. So yeah, this was basically all I wanted to show in this tutorial. We're gonna go do some little more stuff. We're gonna get the mass immune and go to Magus Castle. But basically the hard stuff, both skips and Nesville and mass immune fights, we've covered them, which is pretty good. Get out of here. RNG matters here, so try not to get into this fight. There's a backup later on if you get into fights, but try not to so you don't need to reset later on. Oh, my throat's hurting. Okay. Go back to the end of time and we got the Dreamstone. So, let's go to 1000 AD with Melchior. And let's get the Massman, shall we? You can change your team during the next fade out, but it's a little bit harder, so put Marl on your team instead of Robo. You can change it during this fade out, but it's a little bit harder, honestly. I didn't get it, so you need to go about 6 steps. That's the Bishop queue. And yeah, so talk to Melchior. And we fade out to the basement because we go to the basement after it. And the trick for this is to push Melchior. So we wait here, we push Melchior. Just when he's standing, and you do that in 3 spots. That's the first one. It hastes the animation a little bit. And because we don't have Robo, nobody's doing anything. Just haze him a little bit. Okay. And just haze him again. So just push him. It makes the animation go faster. And it's basically a free 5 seconds or something to save, so like it's really easy to get it, just do it. Back to the end of time, and we go to 600 AD to give the mass immune to Frog. And you know Frog's gonna join our team, and we're gonna be heading to Magus Castle. So yeah, we still have a couple of important stuff to cover. RNG is important, as if you see, if you're not messed up all the way from mass immune to Magus, you don't have to reset. That's beautiful. RNG, and shoutouts to Red Slash for discovering the setup for mass immune, so you don't need to reset there, get the bird skip. If you miss the bird skip here, you're gonna need to do a backup load, which I'll explain when we're outside of Magus Castle. So we're gonna go to Frog now. We're low on MP and health, but this next cutscene heals us, so we don't need to do much, like heal and stuff. And we keep getting no news. So we talk to Frog and we get cutscenes. So the cutscenes start here. And while these cutscenes are going, I just want to say, by no means I'm taking credit for doing the route. I'm just trying to explain that, like, all the tutorial. Huge shoutouts go to Ottavino, who was the one that did like most of the route. Red Slash, who's a really great person for this game and has found a lot of loads and a lot of tricks for here. Shoutouts to SNES Warrior, who has also helped. Drunken Draconian, we got Magus, Magus. Huge shoutouts to Opta Jr., who was the one that incorporated the save anywhere and the unequipped glitch to RTA. So we got a lot of people who've worked in this game. We've got lots of runs. We got runs in SDA done by Essentia. Puexil's running this game, so it's a big community, guys, and we've got up and coming runners, and it's getting pretty solid. I'm pretty happy about the future that this game holds. It's insane how, I mean, I joined this game almost a year ago, but it's insane how when I joined the record was what, 317 or whatever, and any percent world record right now it's 302. So with 300 being a real possibility, so lots has been achieved lately. It's pretty insane, really. It's unthinkable. I just want to thank the whole community for it. It's been a blast, and it will be a blast. Soft 3 will happen, and hopefully you who are watching this tutorial get that motivation to go for Soft 3. Soft 3 needs to happen in English. Again, I'm just gonna state it right here because we have a lot of time, not really to talk about anything, any questions, you know, concerns, mistakes in the route, whatever you find, just message me. You can find my Twitter, ElGranJerry1. You can see it on the tutorial. You can PM me on Twitch, which is ElGranJerry. If you really want to talk or something like really specific and Twitter's not enough, messages don't help, you can just DM me or PM me and we'll work something out via Skype or something. So yeah, there's no excuse to not get good at this game. So yeah, there's that. So the The cutscene's finished. We need to change our team. We put Robo in our team. Oh, I forgot to shout out Jenga and Nihil. And also SR Watcher, who was the one who did the page for the leaderboards, which I'm gonna repeat it right now. It's chrono.wiki.com, and it's for both Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross. Chrono Cross is a great speed game. You should watch it as well. Shoutouts to Yelora and Evil Ash and the Cross community. Also, if you have any questions, you can head on to the Speedruns Live IRC channel. If you don't know what an IRC channel is, you go to speedrunslive.com, go to the FAQ and check it out. There's a cool tutorial. And go to the channel hashtag Chrono. And it's a channel for both Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross, and there's always people there who can help you. Always. Yeah, those would be the methods. You can subscribe to my YouTube to get more the updates on when the next tutorial pieces arrive. That'd be appreciated. I also upload some stuff. I have a summer skip tutorial. I have a couple of runs there uploaded. So yeah. I mean, if you wish, it's not a must. It just helps me. If I get a couple more subs for YouTube, I want to apply for the name change. I want to be /ElGranJerry. So yeah, I just need to get a couple more subs, like 500 more for my YouTube channel, but whatever. So yeah, cutscenes. I don't really know what to talk about, and I didn't really want to leave the space like blank. The cutscenes are pretty good, honestly. Another question I get a lot is, does speedrunning this game ruin it for you casually? The answer is no. I still like to do playthroughs of it without the failure glitch, without the elixir glitch, without anything, like just play the game as I normally would. No glitches, no RNG manipulation, no teams. Just play with my favorite characters, what I think. It doesn't ruin it. I mean, I think it just enhances it more since you have way more knowledge of the game when you speedrun it. And here we have the best animation in the game. I'm gonna let you enjoy it. Oh yeah. Break it up. Yes. Okay, this next part can be a little bit tricky, so as soon as you enter the room, hold right down and B. Run as fast as possible, first frame. Okay? First frame and run away from this fight. In order to see if you're on the right RNG, that first rat's gonna hit Chrono for 19. If for whatever reason that rat doesn't hit Chrono for 19, don't worry. The second rat can attack Chrono as well, it doesn't matter. But I don't want him to attack Chrono. I don't want to. I mean, it doesn't matter really. So enter here, hold down right on the first frame, run down right on the first frame. Rat hits Chrono for 19, we're on the right RNG. If you're on the wrong RNG, don't worry, we're gonna do a backup later on. Why am I not getting this? I mean, if you get hit, doesn't matter. I just wanna get it to show it's possible. I always get it. I don't know what's happening right now. Let me actually do the save state here. Dude, what the hell? Yeah, I'm not getting it. Whatever. So yeah, even if you get hit by 2 rats, it's fine. It's not a big deal. And here you need to be really fast. So hold right. As soon as this text box ends, just run as fast as possible. If you get stuck by a little bit, you won't make it past this, guys. So there you made it, right? Just gonna go again. Yeah, he's gonna touch me for whatever reason. Run away, it's fine. And there's a safer strat which I would recommend for new runners. It only loses like 5 seconds. So instead of getting worried about missing that little segment, you can just go out and in. And you have way more time to go through the guys. Just go close to the wall. If you trigger the fight, whatever, it's fine. I mean, if I told you, if you don't get 19 on the first hit, or you get into that fight, you can do this. Right here, you can save and reset. And the load for Magus Castle is 1.5 to 2.1 seconds. If I remember correctly. I'm gonna double check just to make sure I'm not lying to you guys. .5 to 2.4, so it's actually really reliable. It's almost a 1 second section, so yeah. So this is part 2 of the tutorial, I'm sorry. We're gonna drop it here at Magus Castle. So, a little bit of recap. We learned the Heckran skip, we learned Sombor skip, we learned the Denotor Mountains plus Masamune segment, and we learned the Nisville section all in the past. And we got past the Magic Cave, watched the cutscenes, and we're right on Magus Lair. So, the tutorial is shaping up to looking more into 2 more parts. So, the next segment, or the next parts, will be from Magus Castle, from here, all the way to beating Black Tyranno, and then after Black Tyranno it will be Red Knight to beating the game. So there's 2 more parts. Subscribe to my YouTube channel or just follow me on Twitter. I'll post there when I upload the next parts of the tutorial. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm ElGranJerry, and I hope you appreciate this tutorial. Any questions you might have, just message me, and have a good day, guys. I'll see you.